Going on, guys? It's Wwe here, and welcome back to another episode of Wwe 2K22 Universe Mode. And we are 1 week away from the Clash of Champions pay-per-view. I know this is the last stream I will do today, and then, well, since today's practically Mother's Day now, it is like, I know it's like late. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing this stream. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, that is that, and we got some contending matches, you know, qualifiers. But anyway, we're gonna kick things off with one of the men, one of the opponents for Mr. Buddy Murphy in the Intercontinental Championship in a fatal four-way match for that. Happy Corbin trying to pick up momentum as he got some last week, and he's gonna do it again over MVP this time. Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss in women's action, singles action keeps on rolling. Becky Lynch with the win. We're going to keep rolling with the women's action here, and Liv Morgan versus Lacey Evans. And it's going to be Lacey Evans with the win, and Bianca Belair versus Dana Brooke. Our finals women match of the night on the card, and also another singles action, and who will get the job done. It's going to be Bianca Belair, and like I spoke about it, we're going to have the Raw Tag Team title for the Viking Raiders. And there's only 3 teams right now, like I said, because Enzo and Cass and Breezango, since they're feuding right now, they're not going to be put in the match. They're in a heavy-duty feud, and it's going to interrupt anything else. And that's the last thing I want. But anyway, we got 2 teams right here, RK Bro and Alpha Academy, who's still in search of their championship. One is a tag team, Alpha Academy. I think that actually stopped. But now, we have both men represent the team. RK Bro, we're looking for redemption to regain those tag team championships. What a story it would be for RK Bro. What a story it would be for Alpha Academy. I mean, congratulations. Like, if they go all the way through again, congratulations to them. But the winning team will face the Young Bucks next week. Of course, that's going to be the finals, really. So yeah, that is that. That's what we got going on as of now. But you guys can't see the screen. My apologies. I can't really do nothing about it. Just got that internet connection going really bad. I mean, it was good for like the past 2-3 streams, or actually just the past 2 streams that I did. But anyway, Alpha Academy, they gotta lock in. I mean, Chad Gable, Olympic gold medalist in his own rights. And here comes the original bro, Matt Riddle, of course. You know, it's been a while since we've seen RK Bro. The tag team action. It's been probably since they lost the Raw Tag Team titles. You know, it's hard to hear it, but hey, they're back. And we're against Alpha Academy. Randy's been competing in singles action with Chad Gable, as we spoke about. But the original Bro, he wants the tag team gold, and he wants to share it alongside the Viper and Randy Orton. And here is Randy Orton, the Legend Killer, the Viper, the Apex Predator. Of course, alongside with his bud, his tag team partner Riddle, and remember they were on a roll as the Raw Tag Team Champions. I mean, despite them losing in a TLC match to Dirty Dogs, but they recaptured the tag titles. They could do it again. They'll become 3-time tag team champions, Raw Tag Team Champions. Not just any tag team champion, the Raw Tag Team Champions. So it'll be 3-time if they can go through the tournament and win the titles back at Clash of Champions. Chad Gable going to start things off with the original Bro. We'll see how things go, though. Alpha Academy, I believe these two actually came across each other. Actually, I'll take it back. I'm pretty sure Alpha Academy got the. I'm pretty sure they did get a Raw Tag Team title match. It was against the Young Bucks, if I was not mistaken. Extreme Rules, I believe. Alpha Academy got that shot at the tag teams. I'll have to look back in my playlist. Anyway, Alpha Academy, they want to prove to get here. They want to go through a tournament. I mean, hey, that much many teams. There's more teams on SmackDown than there is Raw, really. And also on SmackDown, the main event. The previous stream I did before this one, we had a great standing ovation from both teams that really no crowd wanted. The tag team division was just unlocking that main event. If you guys didn't see it, make sure to go check the live out though. I mean, you didn't watch it live, then I guess when I put it in my playlist, make sure to go check it out then. You guys are going to be enjoying it. If you guys are all with me all the way through on this ride to 350 though, greatly appreciated. If you get any of your buddies to like, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button right here so we can get this live Q&A. Like I said, it might not even be a live Q&A. It might just be a gaming setup or something. Maybe a house tour, depending on how things go, or possibly even a vlog. My first ever vlog that I can do. I haven't done much vlog. Outside the ring we go, and Riddle trying to unload here, do what he can outside the ring. Try to weaken up Chad Gable. Realizes the count's at 6, so he gets back in the ring, make sure there's no double count out. If there was, I don't know if the Young Bucks are going to get a free pass, but a knee straight took Riddle down, and Riddle's going to try to find a tag mate. And Randy's begging for a tag. He is tagged in, the legal man, along with the big man Otis, the powerhouse of Alpha Academy. And Randy is not scared of Otis whatsoever, and Otis does not look scared of the Viper, the legend killer himself. And look at the power of Otis, the powerhouse of Alpha Academy. He tags back out, and here comes the two that have been feuding for quite some time. It's going to be Chad Gable and Randy Orton. Getting these two. Of course, I don't think we still can compete one-on-one, but on the match card we still want to compete. And Riddle's going to be tagged back into the match. Riddle wants his hands back on Chad Gable, and now he's going to take Chad Gable down without. Oh, nice. Quick tagging it. Right where it needs to be, and Randy the Viper, something we don't see too often from Orton. He's going from the top rope, high risk, high reward. Nobody home though from the second rope. And the Olympic gold medalist, the Olympic athlete of Alpha Academy, Chad Gable. Nice little back suplex. Shoulders are down to advance. Early kick out by Randy. If you're considering, I mean, both the teams are new, but as far as experience in the tag team direction goes, it most likely will go to Randy. I take it. I don't know if RK Bro have much experience. I mean, this is their first year team, and same with Alpha Academy, but I think Otis would have more of a tag team experience. He's teamed with, he's a Raw Tag Team Champion as well. Hold up, a powerbomb turns into a roll-up. Shoulders are down. Little early kick out though. I would say Otis has the most experience in the tag team match. Otis and Chad really have that experience as a tag team. Yes, they are new to a tag team themselves, but this isn't their first. They've teamed with multiple people. Otis teaming with his longtime partner Tucker Knight for situation and a turning point for heavy machinery. And then you have Chad Gable, who teamed with Shelton Benjamin, and they became SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Who is, of course, him and Machinery, they were Raw Tag Team Champions in 2K18. So yeah, that's that. And then RK Bro, of course, their first year team, and they are the Raw Tag Team Champions. They were two-time Raw Tag Team Champions. If they can win throughout this tournament, goes to the finals with the Young Bucks next week. And after multiple stomps, Otis able to kick out at 2 before that 3 can hit. Tag man again. This is very preserved tagging from RK Bro. Something we normally don't see too often, and usually RK Bro gets the job done, and Riddle is usually the one who gets the job done with this singular move right here. He calls it the bro mission. He's gonna have to apply to the big man, but making him not tap. And hold up, he's gonna serve Chad Gable up. Bro Derek. He could have used that elsewhere on a big man Otis. But if Bro Derek is the way to neutralize Chad Gable from getting into the match, just tag in Randy and let Randy hit that RKO. You can call it game over, night. But Riddle doesn't need any help from Randy right now, and sidestepping him. And Chad is still neutralized. This is good positioning right here. Randy's calling for it, guys. Randy's gonna call for the most 3 devastating ladders, but no, it gets countered. Otis counters the RKO. And now he's gonna serve up something he calls a nice little side slam, the world's strongest slam. Shouts out to Mark Henry. As Chad Gable enters back into the frame. That could have been bad. Riddle miscalculated the breakup. This could cost any team at this point a disqualification. Remember, depends on who the ref really counting out, but right now Riddle is disposed of. This is an opening for Alpha Academy. Tag made. Chad Gable is the legal man. He goes for a kick to the midsection, but caught by Randy. Randy now. Yeah, but that RKO hit on Otis. Call it GG's, man. Unless Gable was gonna find a way to break the pinfall up, but anyway. He's getting his hands on Chad Gable as we speak until Riddle can regain his strength and get back in the match. And something we normally don't see from Randy here is a submission. He's got a submission applied. This could lead to an advancement and go to the finals against the, not the finals, the semifinals. This is quarterfinals. We're still in the quarterfinals. We're still like half and half in the quarterfinals and semifinals. Randy yet again, he's going to the top. Something very odd, especially for a guy like Randy. He hits an elbow drop, hooks the leg. This could be it for Alpha Academy, but Otis able to save up, break the pinfall, save Alpha Academy in a roll, turning of events. Chad opens up, trying to. I think he wants an ankle lock. And again, Chad turns the tables on getting some right hands in. Now Chad, he's trying to weaken up that ankle just in case he hits the ankle lock. If he applies that ankle lock, it could be over. And we see an outside battle right now between Riddle and Otis is getting disposed of. Meanwhile, Randy's not in a good position. It's Chad with that nice elbow drop right to the chest. Shoulders are down. This is a bad case scenario for RK Bro. Riddle keeping the match alive. And Riddle going to enter himself, go back outside the ring and try to neutralize the heavy hitting Otis. That's not going to stop Chad Gable. He just busted open Randy Orton with these right hands. He's going to keep unloading on Randy until all this blood pours out. And looks like that outside the ring brawl is coming to an end as both members of the team, their respective teams, back on the apron ready for a tag as Chad Gable got lit up with the clothesline. This is going to buy Randy some time to tag out of the match. And now Riddle fully healthy by the looks of it. If he hits Bro Derek on Chad Gable one more time, he could possibly call it quits and send RK Bro into next week. Tag made, successful tag. Here comes the big man Otis. Serve him up, and look at this. What a belly-to-belly suplex from the right hand. Oh no, if you cannot stop a fully electric Otis right now, I don't know what to say. Riddle's somehow taking it, and he's going to tag Randy back in. Randy hopefully recouped enough energy to take on the big man. He's going to go for the RKO. This time he finds it. It's Mark. But Otis's hand is underneath the rope, which will force a rope break. Randy's got to realize, because he's the most experienced in this area. He's the most experienced out of the four right now. Everybody else kind of newcomers to the scene. After those stomps on the multiple ligaments of Otis, it's going to be a forcing a breakup, but maybe he signs up for one more RKO. Or maybe not. He wants to go back up to the top. How about a big splash for the big man himself? Can he find its mark in the RKO, or Otis just sacrificing his body? And you see Riddle trying to dispose of Chad, and he busts open Chad, but it's about who the two legal men are in this match. And now Chad disposing of Riddle. And this is a smart strategy from Otis though as well. Trying to just weaken up Orton out. Orton finds its mark for the RKO again, but again, the rope break saving Otis. Randy's got to think a little bit better, man. He's got to re-strategize. He hits the RKO, but maybe not go for the cover. This match would have been over if the rope break, if like Randy was a bit smarter and maybe strategized a little bit better. There's nothing stopping Randy right now, but because Otis is weak. He's barely fighting out of it. And the two RKOs is still connected. Leg is hooked. The big man cannot kick out. RK Bro will head into next week going against the Young Bucks. So it's either Young Bucks or RK Bro. Winner will face. If it's a double count, it's a triple threat tag team. But the winner of RK Bro and Young Bucks winner will face the Viking Raiders for the Raw Tag Team titles at Clash of Champions. And Randy having a little bit of battle scars in this win. He had two RKOs was enough to connect, but like the match probably would have been over after the first. I mean, it only takes one RKO. But anyway, we got our next up match, and Brock Lesnar, who is somehow, I don't know how, but like I don't know why Paul Heyman's showing up in the corner of Brock Lesnar, but he is, and he's going against Cody Rhodes, and realistically, this is a feud going on right now, currently. Cody's got the upper hand of Brock at Backlash, in case you guys didn't see that. You know, spoiler alert, Cody did win against Brock, and then Brock wants to rematch Cody at Night of Champions, so we'll see that again not too long ago. And this is not going to be too far from now. It's going to be like, we're going to have it on May 28th, I believe, is the pay-per-view. But the WWE Champion, remember him and Rey Mysterio have been going back and at it, and we saw a little brawl between the champ and the challenger. And guys, I don't know. I mean, we might have, like we said, we said it earlier before. We might have saw Rey's last run as champion, and then when Brock defeated him at Payback. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to tell, but here comes the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, who has been looking phenomenal as a competitor over on the Red brand. I would say he's a potential contender for the one and only prestigious WWE Championship. Remember, we saw Brock versus Rock last week. That was the list. That was that match, and you guys saw The Rock won the contest after beating up Brock Lesnar, went to war. He still had enough. I mean, I guess nothing could stop anybody from him and Rey at an altercation on the stage last week. These two might have broken a barrier. showing nobody will stop at any cost whatsoever. Well, Brock is looking for redemption here. I mean, no distraction from Ray caused anything for Brock to lose. It's just, I guess, The Rock was the better man between the two. That kind of puts a hurting spot on Brock Lesnar. But nothing too simple as he's completely dominating right now. Besides the quick start. Hold up, he's got a hook of the leg here. This could end the match early, but early kick out from the American Nightmare. But like after that quick start, the little, I guess you can call it lucky, but Brock is just furious after last week. He's trying to prove a point to Rey Mysterio that this could be him potentially at Clash of Champions. And there's gonna be no rules in their title clash, the rematch. Part number 3 of the rematch, because I'm pretty sure SummerSlam was the first time they crossed paths, each other's path. Payback, that's when Brock won the belts. And now Clash of Champions, which might be the final breaking point between the two. And so bringing up something like. Also, guys, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And hold up, Cody bringing back some offense. But yeah, like I said, it's like 1 o'clock, so it is Mother's Day. It's been Mother's Day since an hour ago. Hold up, Cody kicks in the midsection of the Dirty Champ, and hold up, he's gonna hoist up the champ off his feet and spike him shoulder first. That weakens the champ, but isn't enough to put him away. 2. No, Brock able to get the shoulder up. He's taken the beast. So the fight. He gets a suplex, hooks the leg again of Cody. This could be it. Early kick out again from Cody though. Brock, maybe that's a sign you don't need to, maybe you send in a Suplex City, maybe you don't. But here we go. Cody's going on a one-way ticket, but no. It is a nice little counter. So Cody hasn't entered Suplex City just yet. He's able to get out of a lucky way ticket. And here we go with another suplex. American Nightmare hanging in against the Dirty Champ. Double underarm with suplex. And hold up, instead of his, I guess for countering the one-way ticket to Suplex City, he's going to deliver the F5. The finishing touch on every match for Brock. 1, 2, 3, it's over. He knocks off Cody Rhodes. Point message received. Brock after a match, but here, there's the music of the champ. Or not the champ, the music of the #1 contender. And wait a minute, Bray from behind. Sending a message. They might, I don't know if they're going to have a fight pit or 2 out of 3 falls. Those are the 2 stipulations that those 2 are going back and forth. I don't know, but our main event is a one-on-one action. This is actually to determine who will lock up one of the spots in the Fatal 4-Way match, Samoa Joe or Walter. It's going to be a huge main event. Walter, who is in desperate need of a championship. I mean, this man's he's a fast rising star on SmackDown, but like ever since that loss, he was impressive in the Rumble, like we said. He went toe to toe with Taker in that Rumble. Samoa Joe, he's been efficient as of lately. I mean, his record maybe not to be the best, but like I guess it is what it is for him. I think with Walter would probably be the more successful out of the two. Yes, Joe has more accolades as Walter, holding no belts yet. But I mean, if he can lock up that spot, if it's a double count out, then I guess we might just have 2 battle royals. Well, who knows? You never know what could happen. It's unpredictable. Like I said, it's always CPU versus CPU. But yeah, Walter, the ring general, is here. Like I said, if he can lock up the spot, beating Samoa Joe and locking up a spot in the Fatal 4-Way match, it's huge. As of I guess for that, a jackhammer trying to put this match away early against Samoa Joe, but Samoa's submission specialist, the Samoan submission machine, whatever you would call him. I want to power that early kick out. Here. Walter went toe-to-toe in a nice little match with Keith Lee. Keith Lee got the upper hand and that exchange at Payback. Almost got the win off a knee strike there. That would have been a shocker, man. Like we said, Montez, who was unsuccessful. In capturing, or in trying to beat, Montez, if he beat Murphy, he was going to be put in as one of the contestants as a Fatal 4-Way participant for the Intercontinental Championship. Yeah, Murphy, he's got another difficult task ahead of him at Clash of Champions. He's got to defend against 3 other opponents, and he doesn't even have to be involved in the decision to lose the belt. If Corbin takes a pin from either Walter, say if Walter advanced, locked up the spot, and Walter pinned Happy Corbin, Walter would be the new champion, of course. You already know how these rules work unless we did like a Fatal 4-Way elimination. But outside the ring we go as Walter just dumped Joe out. He wants to torment his opponents. He's the ring general. Now he's showing up Samoa Joe. And like I said, Samoa Joe, he's been inefficient. He hasn't been winning much when he needs it the most. Like when he's down bad, he may shoot for a comeback, but we haven't seen Joe in a while. Joe, yeah, don't get me wrong, he is deserving of a championship contending match. That's why he's in this. That's why he's trying to lock up one of the spots as a Fatal 4-Way participant. As Walter realizes the count, though, the ring general going to get back in the so he can do what he does best inside the ring. That's why they call him the ring general. But he just got dragged right into, he just dragged Joe right in for a clothesline. Is that it? He's dragging him away from the ropes. Very smart ring awareness from the Rook. Joe has more experience in the squared circle, of course. But he might get shown up by the rookie here himself, as Walter usually uses this as his finishing touch. There's the power bomb. He hangs on for another. Up again. And hold up. How about a trifecta of power bombs? That might be it to put away Samoa Joe. 1, 2. No, Joe able to get the shoulder up, staying alive in the match. Walter thought it was 3. Joe keeping that spot. He's trying to keep this match alive so he can be that participant. And Joe going to the top, something we never see from Joe. maybe, yeah, Joe really doesn't take to the top that much, but he's going to go for it in this match if he has to do what it takes to try to lock up to be one of those participants. But a nice takedown from Walter the Rook as he just sits. Shouts out to Andre the Giant. I believe that's who did it, right? Hold up Joe. Trying to show the Rook a lesson here. Stomping in Walter's face, and here we go, full steam, headed into that. What a boot with such force. The former WWE and Intercontinental Champion. I forgot he was the Intercontinental Champion as well. That was in 2K18. And then 19 he held the WWE Championship, and then he hasn't won anything else since then. I mean, getting the win for this would be huge for Joe, getting this win and getting a spot locked up in a title match, a fatal four-way. Outside the ring we go again between these two, and these two just gonna have no separation at all. But Walter does take a shot at that knee. This could come in handy for Walter to weaken up Joe. Oh, I thought that was gonna go right into the ring post. I would have not gonna be great. And Joe a little furious. He's wiping off the table. I think he wants to put somebody through that table. More than, gotta be more specific than somebody, but more than likely I should just say the name Walter. But he took his frustrations out on the announce table. I mean, they're breaking the count. Great ring awareness. They're realizing, guys, I think he really wants to put Walter through this table. Are we going to get the fans what they need? I think we are. Joe about to line up Walter. Here we go. Yaranagi through the announce desk, through the announce table, just flattening Walter. And the crowd getting what they needed. They wanted tables, and, you know, I mean, the announce table's a table, and Walter just got put through it. What a main event we have right now. I mean, it is for a spot in a championship match at Clash of Champions. You can't go wrong with it. I mean, you gotta get the fans what they want. And Walter's, I don't know how he's still moving after getting put through a table like that. But he is somehow now. He's turning the tables on Joe. How about a little snake eyes there? The ring general, the Rook, trying to teach a lesson of Joe. If he can lock in the cocaine clutch, if he looks for that cocaine clutch, it might be lights out for Walter. There we go, the nice offense, the nice heavy duty offense blitz. Might be enough to put Walter away. But no, it's not. Walter able to get the shoulder up. But I think Joe wants more than anything. This will be a huge turning point in Joe's career. Something that he really needs to get on track with. Instead of going for the cocaine clutch, he's going to go for an old school move that he used to use back in the old days. The Muscle Buster connects. Walter looking up at the lights. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Walter kicked out. Walter kicked out of the Muscle Buster. Joe can't believe it. Nobody can believe it. Trying to put pressure on Walter here. Got lock-in pressure. Trying to make Walter tap. He's not going to. What a match right now between these two. And a takedown from Walter. Is Walter maybe calling for a powerbomb? Walter, after a takedown, he's lining up Joe, hoisting him up with a powerbomb, but he hangs up for another. There's 2. And we're getting another trifecta powerbombs to Joe. That's 6 powerbombs total that Joe has taken. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Walter gets the win in a brutal battle. But he locks in. He is going to be one of the Fatal 4-Way participants at Clash of Champions. What a match. What a main event that we got. Kick out after kick out. Joe surviving the trifecta of power bombs. Walter surviving, getting put through an announce table and a muscle buster. Still has his fight left in him. He is on his way to becoming a champion. But guys, that's going to end this stream. This will be the last stream until probably next weekend. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to smash the like button. Let's try to get to 5 likes. Turn on those notifications. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button on the road to 350. If you're one of the subscribers right now, make sure to get on one of your buddies. You know, to hit that subscribe button for my channel. I would want to do a live Q&A or vlog, maybe my first vlog, gaming setup again. If you guys want to see an updated one of those, even a house tour. But also, guys, make sure you go subscribe to us guys over on Dirty D, Stay the Gamer, V-Cherry Boy, Killer Cam, Willie the Gamer, Charlie Sees All, Black and Yellow Fan, CB Universe 2.0, and Blinking Limbs, and I'm Resting Him. Peace out.